Hello, everyone, and happy birthday to Christy, who I know has been looking for this song for a while, Serenity Blue. So, there's only four chords to this song, and as you notice, the first chord, it might seem a little daunting if you've never seen that, the E add 9. Okay, now if you can play an E chord, right? If you can play your regular E chord there, then that will actually be just fine if you can't play the E add 9. But how do you play the E add 9 is you want to play an E chord, and it's this note on your ring finger, okay? It's that E note, and we're going to go up 2 steps. So 1, 2, and I use my pinky, and it looks like that if you can see that, okay? So, and it sounds really pretty. Yeah. So try that out, okay? It might take you a couple days to try to get the stretch out there. If you have a classical guitar, the neck's going to be a little bit bigger, and if you have an electric guitar, it'll be a little bit smaller. So, all right, the next chord is a B sus4. Okay, the sus just stands for suspended. If you've never heard of that, suspended 4, and yeah, this is what the chord looks like. These are open strings right here. So as you can see, right here we have these 2 open strings, and yeah. So I'm not doing anything with my middle finger, just kind of hanging out. And I'm not doing it like a bar chord. That'd be a different chord. Yeah, so these strings 1 and 2 are open, and I'm just playing those. And it's another really pretty chord. The next chord, the C sharp minor 7, that one is played exactly the same way, just up on the 4th fret, okay? Okay, and that's kind of how you play that. And our last chord that we're going to learn is the A sus 9, okay? And you might be wondering, real quick, how do you get these 9s and 4s? What does that exactly mean? So example, the A suspended 9, the A sus 9, it's the 9th note above A in the A scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's why it's the A suspended 9. One of the reasons why, anyway. There you have it. You have those 4 chords. If you get those under your belt, then you should be able to play the song. And then the A sus 9 there. The beginning part is like this picking thing that this guy does. Brian goes, yeah, so I think he goes like this. 6, 4, 3, 1, and then back to 4, 3, 2. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing on the guitar. 6, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2. The strings that I'm referring to, the numbers, right? So, and he kind of does the same thing, but he changes the bass. So on the next chord, on the B sus 4, he does something similar. So it goes 5, 4, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3, 2. And sometimes he hits a string and he's strumming. I don't know if he's thinking about it like we are. He's not analyzing his own playing. But anyway, that's kind of the idea. Like picking, I'm thinking that they stick to pretty closely on this. And the intro. Okay, so when we get to measure 11 right here on the C sharp minor 7, right? He does a similar picking thing where he goes something like that. Okay, I don't know if it's exactly, but it's pretty close from what I can hear. And again, it's 5, 4. What I'm doing is strings 5, 4, 3, 1. 4, 3, 2. Sometimes he strums all, 2 and 1. So 5, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So on the A sus 9, on that next measure right here, he does it twice because there's 2 measures of it. So here's the A sus. Here's the A sus. Again, I'm going 5, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, he changes it up. He's not really consistent with that, but that's basically it. Now, if you can get that down, he does that through some of the verses, and then sometimes he doesn't do that, as far as I can remember it. Okay, so the next part of the song that I kind of want to go over is on measure 23 to 27. Okay, because even though he is playing an E chord right here, I mean, look at this, looks like a nasty chord, but it's an E major 7 add 11. It sounds scary, but it's even easier than the E add 9. Okay, so on measure 23, he does something like this. Now, I apologize if I don't know the melody that well. So it's on the other side of this world. Okay, instead of going to the E chord here, he goes to the E chord here, as far as I can tell. Sounds so similar to this one, but just a couple of notes difference. And then he does something cool, which I really like when he's strumming. He goes to this E5, and then he goes to this E major 7 add 11. That's a mouthful. And it looks like this. Okay? Super pretty. You're bringing your pinky, you're bringing the note where the pinky is on the E, on this E5 thing. And when we go to this chord, you're going to just move the pinky down a half step and use your middle finger so it looks like this. Okay, so there's the E5 right there. And that's on the, what is that, 5th, 6th, 7th fret. And then we're doing the pinky is going to go down a half step to the E major 7 add 11, and then back to the E5. So you can just practice going like this. So here's the E5 right here, and then E major 7, right? And I think in the recording he does this. So on this part right here, well, I'm going to start actually on C sharp minor 7, which on the other side. That's what it sounds like. Switch, and then switch again. Okay? And those are up strums I'm switching on that. So down, 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 up, down. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. I know sometimes, depending on your level, that the rhythm on the right hand might be kind of daunting. But I would just start with down strums. Right? And then try a down up strum. Down, down, up, down. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. And then I think you're home free. That's basically, I guess, the hardest parts. Oh, there is one more part actually that I wanted to kind of go over. It's the very last chord of the song. The very last chord of the song, okay? Notice when you come down here, I tried to make this as easy as possible. Our roadmap is coming down through the song. We get to our first and second verses right here. And then when we come to our third verse, it goes to this quite a long interlude with some violins in the background. Little solo, I guess, of these violins, which is cool. And then when it comes down to when it goes back to the fourth verse, we see that we have a slightly different chord, which is this C sharp minor 9. Okay, so normally we're playing C sharp minor 7 this way, right? Which sounds super awesome. The C sharp minor 9 also sounds great, and it looks like this. Okay, so what we have is this sound, and you can play all the strings except for the 6th string. Kind of omit that 6th string, and it has that sound on the very last chord, and it's pretty cool. But it's kind of a stretch, and it might take some time to learn it. But you have the middle finger on that 4th fret, right? And then it's going to skip a string and go to also to the 4th fret of that 3rd string, right? That G, the G string there, and then the 2nd string is the pinky, all on the 4th fret, and then that one that stretches is our 1st finger. That's gonna be on the 2nd fret. So try that out, okay? Anyway, I think we should have the song down with the picking, and there's some strumming. So I'll just do a down up strum. If you can't follow along that well with the strumming, just do down strums while you're singing it, okay? Yeah. All right, I hope that helped you guys out. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks.